Hello, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Stumps and Sixes, where every cricket moment finds its voice. And today we saw some amazing cricket played by the beautiful women. And we got to see that Gershom seems to be the happiest in this room, right, Shriram?
Yeah, true. We can see his all of this teeth. We can see it now.
And also do not forget that he's smiling today because of our predictions. We
True,
wanted
bro.
RCB
True,
to win. That's why it's won.
true.
I'll be honest, guys. I don't know if RCB won because you're predicted, or RCB won because of the fans, or RCB won because of the players or the coaching staff. I'm just happy we won. Absolutely, we don't get a lot of chances to be this happy being RCB fans. So whenever we get a win, we're absolutely thrilled because we don't get a lot of opportunities to
Mm,
be this happy.
true.
But
It's
but
not a
it was an
normal win.
amazing,
If you see,
yeah,
it's a complete thrashing by Bangalore to Gujarat. It's a complete dominance, be it in batting
Yes.
or bowling, all in fielding as well. Like they were all around heavily dominant performance from the RCB, I would say.
exactly. The girls were amazing
Yes.
today. Like when we start, they won the toss, they elected to bowl. Then Sophie and Renuka went ahead to bowl such good balls and take some amazing wickets. Not to talk, the other bowlers also did bowl well, gave a very less runs to the GG batters. So like it was all in all a good bowling performance by the women.
True.
And another thing I
Uh,
want to add some what you just said, Sridham, just a minute. I feel like usually what happens is that you have one or two really good bowlers, and then the rest of them, just compliment them. But if you see today's performance, barring Shreyanka Patel in the last over of the power play, where she gave out for three boundaries, if I'm not wrong, everybody else
true.
didn't go more than 6 runs and over. So in a T20
Correct.
match, when all your bowlers don't go more than 6 runs and over, that's you have to win from there. You really can't lose a match once you played your first innings like that, right? So
True. Like I have a question for both of you after the match we have seen. So do you
Hmm.
think it's a complete dominant performance by RCB or it's a complete, without a moral performance from Gujarat?
Okay, let me go for it first. Like it was a fabulous
Hmm.
performance. Like all the hard work RCB has put on from last year, it has all paid well today. Like it was a whole holistic team performance, I would say. They everyone played so well. Be it the openers, be it the batters, be it the bowlers, be it the fielders. Also, I feel Gujarat wherein lagged some play today. Like they weren't into their best
True.
form, like
Hmm.
individually and also team wise, I would say. Like
True.
they they weren't even able to convert runs in between wickets, not able to run. Then
Exactly.
bowling, they also gave huge runs to RCB today. Like so, they lagged somewhere behind, and they need to work upon
True.
that and come back
What
stronger.
Yeah, what I have seen today is like a complete 11 individuals playing for Gujarat and a complete team playing against them as RCB, along with the crowd as well. So we can see there is, no motivation, no morale. I haven't even seen a, fighting spirit or a fight coming from in the end from Gujarat. Like it was right from the ball one to like the winning ball, like everything was RCB in the game today.
Totally,
absolutely, and
totally.
I'll tell you why, guys. Answering your question, the Shriram, that you initially asked, did GG play bad or was RCB better? I honestly feel RCB today looked a completely different team than what they looked not last
Hmm.
season,
True.
but even the last match. Last match, barring Meghna, we didn't see a lot of good performance, right? You can even
Hmm.
call it a fluke to an extent, the last match. But the way they've come back here today, and we lot of even in the IPL and even in the last year's WPL, we were always questioning RCB's bowling. RCB's batting was never in question. We were
Hmm.
always blessed with great batters, irrespective of which tournament we're playing. It was always the bowlers that we were always worried about. But what a performance, up front with Renuka. And, I was very surprised to see Perry, who didn't bowl much
Hmm.
in the last match. She's a quality player in herself, and the way she came and, bowled and didn't get a wicket maybe, but, it's nice to know that, one of your main bowlers is up and running. Kind of puts in a lot of inspiration to the other bowlers to step up. And just kudos to Renuka, though. I have to mention Renuka Singh.
Sure. We have to respect and salute the bowling did by Renuka. Bro, that was some swinging, isn't it? In the first initial over.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And
And
also, I
and
feel Sophie.
Yes, Sophie was
True,
good too.
true.
Yes. Just went to 3 runs and over, if I'm not wrong, in all their
Yeah,
four
yeah, yeah.
overs. And what caught my attention about Renuka, right, was the fact that she had the wicketkeeper up front, near the stumps.
Yeah, yeah,
She
yeah.
didn't. She was, and that stumping too by RCB
Kudos,
wicketkeeper
kudos.
was
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
amazing. So you don't see a lot of stumping by in a fast bowler's bowling. Nowadays there was a time when medium paces were a thing, but now
Mm.
even in the men's game everybody looks for pace. But it was some quality bowling by Renuka, as you said. Completely agreed.
Agreed,
It's
agreed.
like seeing the Anderson coming from one end and bowling and the other end from Stuart Broad coming in and swinging the ball around. Like they both were
I don't know.
complementing each other well.
I don't know how much I want to agree with that. Right now, our men's team is playing the England team. So I am not really, but yes, Bumrah and Shami, I would rather say,
Yeah, true.
absolutely
Yeah,
two world-class bowlers, both the ones you mentioned as well, just quality fast bowling. And just one more thing I have
yeah,
to mention, that now that we're talking about fast bowling, in the post-match presentation, if you see, Beth Mooney just came in, the Juji captain, Gujarat captain, came in to say a few words, and they asked why did the change in the Veda opened the last time and now it was Hurling Duel. So they asked her why,
exactly.
and they said to counter the spin. And RCB countered the counter by bringing
Hmm.
pace bowlers in the power play, which is some
True, true,
amazing
true.
captaincy by Mandana. So yeah, all in all,
Yeah,
great
yeah, yeah.
performance there.
And now when we talk about the captain, look at her today. She played amazingly amazing today.
True,
Absolutely. And
true, true.
and
Like
one
the
more thing.
only concern for RCB supporters throughout the few seasons where Smriti Mandhana is not batting as she batting for India. Like that was the huge concern going around. But today she like just broke everything and she came really good. Like the her bat was in slow, very very she is in good touch. The flow was really good, and she was just staying there, capitalizing the innings, not doing anything too much, just doing what is necessary for the team, and that is a really good sign for RCB going forward.
Absolutely. And her
Exactly.
and her highest score was 37 before coming into this match. And right now
Mm.
also with today's match, which is 43. Again, a player of that class, I don't think this highest score is going to be for a long time. It's going to be broken very
No, no,
soon.
no, absolutely not, absolutely not.
Just one more prediction that I'm bringing in right now, just subtly I'm putting in. In next two matches, her highest score will be changed from 42 to a bigger score. So that's another prediction for all of you.
True. Let's hope. Let's hope. Okay, guys. Like we have talked about much about RCB now. Like we know how strong they are looking now. So if the RCB are playing, now first half of the WPL is going to happen in Bangalore, and obviously the next half is going to happen in Delhi. So do you think that will be a major factor in their, playing style, because they are obviously playing in their home now? So what do you think will affect when they are going away from their home to Delhi?
If I could take this one, I think, see, yes, even the last couple of episodes I've mentioned that crowd support means a main thing. But one thing RCB is blessed. I think God made up for the fact that we've not got a cup yet. Is that we've had support everywhere. So unless
Hmm.
we're playing Delhi in any of our eliminators or finals, of course Delhi is going to have complete home support. But if you're playing
Hmm.
anybody else, I am definitely sure, RCB will still have the same kind of support. So it might not make much of a difference. And again, one more thing mentioning about Chinnaswamy, not just the crowd, the toss is playing a huge factor.
True, true,
Everybody's
true.
looking to chase.
True, true.
So that one thing might come into thing when they go to Delhi. But in terms of crowd factor, I feel RCB going anywhere should have enough support to back them up.
True. Since you
Absolutely.
brought up this, toss factor in Chinnaswamy, I want to put this question up to Shakshi. So, do you think it's going like a one-sided affair where the team winning the toss is choosing to elect to field first, and they are winning the match consequently? So, is this a factor that is affecting the team losing the toss?
It is like even the audience now is making a already a vision that whoever wins the
Win
toss,
the toss,
chooses to bowl,
wins
is
the
going
match.
to
True,
win the match. Like it's going to
true,
be that
true,
myth which is being created since the last few matches. Even I,
true.
and the main factor is the batting team which is batting in the second innings. They are also having a bit of advantage there, getting
True,
to hit
true.
some big, and them bowling first is also like players aren't even able to hit runs in the power play, not able to
Hmm.
run between wickets, and then those stumping catch outs, like it's playing a huge role. bowling in the first
Yeah,
innings.
yeah.
I
I
think.
watched carefully today. Is there any dew or something? There isn't any dew today. But I don't know
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
this, like batting second is like so much advantages to the team. Like I
I
don't
think,
know.
Sriram, I think, why that is happening. I think it's mainly psychological. We all know RCB,
Mm.
Bangalore's a out and out batting pitch. Absolutely no due. As
Yes,
you said,
yes.
there is absolutely no due. And hearing a little bit from my friends back in Bangalore, it's absolutely hot out there. Just in the evenings, it's a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah, true,
cooler.
true, true.
But when it's,
Mm.
that burning hot, it's not much dew in the evening. So, and also one more thing, given that a lot of teams are winning chasing, we need to look out for the first team that's going to win batting first. And
Yeah,
that team
true.
might be the
Mm.
so maybe that's one way to look at it. Maybe everybody's usually what happens when one or two matches go one way, every team starts using that same, strategy. So let's see which team
Mm.
comes out and says, you know what, guys, even if they win the toss, we're going to bat first. And maybe I won't see teams doing that initially, but once they, know they're making it to the top two or the top one, then probably they'll try to, see how that goes. So the first team that has the courage to bat first and wins will be the team to look out for in this tournament, I feel.
Exactly.
Boys, now let's go back to Gujarat. So what is wrong with them? Like they are a good team. They are young teams playing good cricket now. But I don't see a with Dhoni style. We can say I don't see a serious spark in them. Like I don't see them as a team combined together to win a match or something. So what is really wrong in them?
I
Said
guess
like a
they're
true
just
CSK fan. Sorry, Sakshi, but just want to say one thing.
no.
Sriram said it like a true CSK fan. We not can't do Dhoni. So, but I'll tell you, not everybody can pull off a Dhoni. So Beth Mooney is trying her best, but yeah, I don't think it takes a lot of time to pull off a Dhoni. What she's done for all of the years. Sakshi, all yours.
Yeah, there are many factors that also contributes. Like again, I was going to talk about that Bangalore energy that got
Mm,
Giri into that trap today. Then also some like they went wrong at many places today. Not only one factor to blame, right? But I hope that they
Yes.
go back, they look into that, they realize their mistake and come back better and stronger next time. But when we talk about
true, true, true.
RCB, so we talked about the bowling performance, we talked about batting, how well Smriti batted, Meghna gave her the helping hand she needed. And then when we talk about bowling, we also spoke about Renuka and Sophie. And now when we talk about the fielding, we
Mm.
like I for one thought, is it the RCB team fielding or it's the Australian team fielding?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
were very
jinxed it.
good with
So
that too.
they there is some misfielding as well because of that jinx.
Yeah, I think Perry dropped a catch on the boundary. If I'm not
Yeah.
wrong, it
Yeah.
was a tough one.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
it was
think she
tough
dropped
one.
one. But coming back to what you were asking, Sriram, just without before I forget this point, it's really important that they back their players. If you look at this Gujarat team from the last Gujarat team, they've made a couple of changes, and even compared to
Yeah.
the last match, they're changing their batting lineup. So usually in a
Mm.
long tournament like WPL, it's really not advisable to change your batting from the get go
True,
from
true.
the game, but Beth Mooney had her version of why she did it. She has to back
Yeah, yeah.
herself. Maybe in
Like
hindsight,
like we
it
can
looks like
understand
wrong call.
a team losing. Like we can
Yeah,
understand a team losing, but without any like winning mentality or winning intention. Like today I have seen there is no motivation or nothing. Like
right.
it's just some 11 individuals playing. Just they just want to the match is to be over. That's it. That is what I have seen. So that is
Yeah,
the reason I put up this question.
Beth Mooney is a a proven captain. A very experienced and proven captain in the international circuit. Um, they
Mm.
have not got a couple of things going their way, but again, today in the post match, interview that she was giving with the commentators, she said, not can't look at it, too much. I have to go back to the drawing board and make a couple of changes. I'm definitely sure in the next fixture that they're showing up, they will, bring in a better performance. If they win the
They
toss,
have
it's
to.
going to be a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
of points too. But even without winning the toss, maybe a little bit more of intent if they show from ball
yeah.
one,
Mm.
could make a huge difference in the game.
I think the team
Yeah.
captains have to go for a separate practice for how to win a toss nowadays.
And guys, before I forget, we were speaking about RCB's batting. How good was Meghna been? She's been the
Oh,
bite of the
really good,
tournament
really
so
good,
far. I really feel
really good.
last two matches. And she one thing that I've noticed is she uses these really long handles. reminds me a lot of Andre Russell. A very bad, very different statures in terms of personalities. But if you see the way they strike the ball, just give themselves
Yeah,
some room and try to swing, in their arm. So you could see, Smriti saying calm down, to Meghna, but just the way
true,
she
true,
plays on
true.
the offside, backside, and just backs it on the offside. Some really cool sides, I feel.
Yeah. Like really strong hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Sakshi, are you still backing Jemima? Is Jemima still your favorite player, or you had some great performance today from RCB? Are you changing your favorite
Yeah,
cricket
I
teammate?
feel like RCB is always going to be my top priority. Like there's no comparison to RCB, be it a team, be it a person. It's just
Right.
I like Jemima as a cricketer. Like when she plays for India, not when it's DC.
Guys,
RCB is
guys,
Right.
you
always
all
going.
can be in peace. You all can be in peace and support RCB and hope it wins because there is no Chennai in it. So please.
Okay. Okay. So, see, you can take a boy out of Chennai, but you can't take the Chennai out of the boy. I always tell you that.
True.
Uh, we'll see you. We'll see you soon. I think we have the IPL
Yeah,
On
coming
bro.
up.
March
22nd
22 is
March,
awaiting.
Definitely. Let's see. No,
all
but
of
you
us
know
are so
what? No, bro.
excited for that day.
Sorry, but like I'm sorry. Okay, like I really don't have hopes of RCB winning this time. I'm sorry. Whatever I just said, I'll take it back. Okay, just no.
No,
We'll
I
stick to
Like,
feel
WPL
yeah,
for
RCB
now.
is going to win the first match against CSK. Like I have a very strong intuition.
Sakshi, you're
true.
wearing yellow today.
Let's talk about let's talk about IPL later. So
Yeah.
regarding this thing, like I really loved the field placements by Smriti Mandana today. So she was very aware. Like for each and every ball, she was talking to the bowler and the fielders, and she was just changing and playing the mind games with the batsman. I think that played a huge factor in Gujarat to lose early wickets, stay on the pitch, not knowing which shot to play when. So I think it played a huge factor.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think the toss, just immediately after the toss, I think there
Mm.
was a bit of the shoulders dropped, and heads were a little, chins were down. So again, very psychological thing for the teams playing in Bangalore. As soon as you lose the toss and you know you're batting first, you cannot let that get to your head. You know, maybe
True,
if you
true.
get even a couple of matches just before the last two matches, the first two matches, they were chased down in the last ball, and one
Mm.
was even defeated. Yeah, one were even defended by RCB. So it's never
Mm.
really over, especially not in the ball one. It's never really over until the last ball is what I usually say. But the way they're playing,
Mm.
they're over in the first ball.
Yeah.
So, yes, but kudos to Smriti though. Even in the last episode, I was mentioning how Elyse Perry ran from the entire offside. She was in the square boundary in the offside. She ran the
Mm.
batsman,
oh, yeah.
and it was a left-handed batsman, and she ran all the way to the offside for the left-hander. So that shows that Smriti
True, true,
wants
true.
her main fielders in the main spots.
Yeah.
So it is that does show. Smriti is running. Smriti didn't really have a lot of experience last time around. This time coming to
Mm.
WPL, she's shown all of the experience for being a captain.
Like I was seeing the test match, India versus England, obviously. So I was seeing how Ben Stokes was setting the field. Like I can see a parallel line between them. Like both are like very active on the field, like figuring out how to play with the minds of the batsman. Like it's really good for Indian cricket, don't you think?
Also reminds me of Kohli as a captain. Like he was also very particular with
Yeah.
his fielding.
Like, I'm also a Kohli
See,
fan, but
Shriram is
yeah, just saying.
no, Shriram is trying to from that time. Shriram is trying to draw parallels between RCB and England. No.
Yeah.
RCB and India. Only captaincy. 18-18. So there's no. I mean, then again, Ben Stokes, great
RCB,
captain. Yes.
RCB.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but
Guys,
just agreeing with what you say. Yes, Ben Stokes also an
true, true,
attacking
true, true, true.
left-hand batsman and
Mm.
a great captain.
Okay.
Smriti showed good signs. But yeah, let's not draw parallels to
Yeah. Coming
this.
back to WPL. Now
Yeah.
tomorrow again we'll be seeing MI, like who are known as the kings of the season till now. Like sorry, the queens.
Mm.
So
Okay.
they'll be playing
Mm.
again UP Warriors. So now
Yeah.
what do you guys think about
I
that? Like it's also
like
going to be a good
yesterday
match
we talked
tomorrow.
about yes, yesterday we talked about how bad of a loss was it for UP Warriors, and Erish was talking about how to come back from that rock bottom. So I if UP Warriors want to get something out of this tournament, tomorrow's the day. So they have to go right there in the field, and they have to just prove out they, you know, like they have to come out and prove themselves. So that is what I want to see from them. But again, it's Mumbai. We all know how good of a team they are. So it's going to be a tough task for them. But yeah. So what do you think?
I honestly, I don't want anybody, whoever loses the toss, all I'm looking for is some intent from ball one.
Mm,
Be it Mumbai or be it UP. Yeah, it would be a little more difficult for UP if they lose the toss because they're coming off a very bad loss. Mumbai, though, are high on
mm,
confidence coming from a win. But whoever loses the toss, I want some intent from ball one. If you get 50 odd, if you're losing 1 wicket or 2 wickets, but if you're getting 50, 55 in the first 6 overs, and you rotate your strike and get even like 30 or even other 50 of the next 9 until the 15, 16, you're already 120 or 100 so in like until with your death over still in the question. So the whole point what I'm trying to
exactly.
make here is that the intent I want to see, don't lose it before you've actually lost it, for any team, for
Mm.
Mumbai or, but absolutely going to be another thriller of a match. It's really great. The first two matches were thrillers, and the next two were one-sided. So really excited to see what the fifth match is going to be and how
So,
that.
on that note, can we get the predictions about it?
Okay, we're
Agashan, you
jumping
want to
straight
go?
Like, who
to
is going first? Okay,
just okay. Yeah, Sakshi, you always wanted to go first. Please, if even though it's your question, you can go ahead with who you tomorrow.
I feel like I want UP to prove themselves today and come out and show the world that they are not the underdogs, as said. But
Mm.
I know I somewhere feel like MI has a very good team. So, yeah, like they are going to win it tomorrow. I think. What do you think, Sriram? Let's go with
Come
you
on,
first.
come on. Yeah.
Uh, I seriously think like Mumbai are gonna bulldoze down UP tomorrow. Like they have already hit rock bottom yesterday, so I don't feel UP will be coming back from that. And Mumbai it's a great side, so it's going to take a lot for UP to come back from that defeat yesterday to beat Mumbai. So I'm expecting an one-sided affair tomorrow with Mumbai win.
Right. My prediction as an RCB fan, just because I'm wearing red today on the top of the table, no, we have some competition with Mumbai just to even
Mm,
things out. And I want a very competitive, tournament. I don't want it to be really one-sided where two teams we already know who's going to qualify. Just for that sake, and
mm.
even I feel if Mumbai loses tomorrow, we might go to the top of the table. Just for that, I want to predict that UP is going to win. So UP all the way.
Manifesting helps,
Uh,
guys. It really does. Keep manifesting. What if UP wins tomorrow and we
True,
are on
true.
top of the
Let's see
table
who
then?
wins tomorrow.
Okay, guys. So, on that note, I would like to thank all our viewers for tuning into our show today. And we'll see you tomorrow for the post match analysis of UP Warriors versus Mumbai Indians. Till then, you can go and follow us on our social media handles on Instagram and Twitter and have some exciting content there. Bye.